Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Watch. In today's video, we'll discuss 10 of the most exciting scenes from Squid Game. Breakdown. Let's get into it. Number 10. Sang-woo's mother is filled with shame. Cho Sang-woo was the pride of his village, and nothing exemplifies this more than hearing his mother talk of him. She was overjoyed when she told people about her children's achievements, so it came as a huge surprise when police approached her booth and informed her they had an arrest warrant for Sang-woo. Park Hae-motive Jin's acting made this awkward moment nearly difficult to witness. No mother, especially one as hardworking and pure as Sang-woo's, should have to endure such humiliation. Number 9. Ga-young says goodbye to her often absent father. Perhaps no tale in Squid Game is more heartbreaking than that of Gi-hyun and his daughter. Ga-young doesn't see her father nearly as frequently as she'd want, owing mostly to Gi-hyun's own actions. She clearly adores him, and it's sad to see her watch him struggle through life. Gi-hyun waved an eye-watering goodbye to her beloved old father as she stood on the porch with an umbrella in her hand, who knew the umbrella would come to mean so much later on. Number 8. Beauty and the Beast go down together. Han Min-yeo, the clever, manipulative, and loud-mouthed, definitely had her ways of assuring supporters inside Squid Game, and though she gave her one-time boyfriend, Jang Deok-soo, ample notice, he finally made the fatal error of betraying her. Revenge reared its elusive head during the glass bridge game, and Min-yeo practically leapt at the opportunity. She snatched the merciless mobster into her arms and put them both on a one-way trip to oblivion. Number 7. Oh Tu-yam regains his dignity thanks to Gi-hyun. Player 001 was suffering from a brain tumor and was by far the frailest of the contestants, had the logical motive for participating. He didn't want to just wait for death in the outside world. During the game's stages, his health gradually deteriorates and the elderly guy awakens to find himself drenched in his own urine. Gi-hyun's the sole one who gives up his jacket to assist him in regaining his dignity. It's a thought-provoking scene that not only is painful to witness, but also makes a statement about the elderly and how they're frequently oppressed in society. Number 6. Sang-woo makes his sacrifice. With his choice and subsequent quiet throughout the honeycomb game, Sang-woo made it apparent that he was only interested in himself and was willing to let his friends perish if it meant improving his chances of stealing the money from the big piggy bank. Sang-woo's last game was littered with wounded bodies. Sang-woo stabbed himself in the neck when Gi-hyun had him vanquished and attempted to spare his boyhood friend's life. He deserved to die, but no one expected him in such a moving, self-sacrificing way. Number 5. Gi-hyun earns some redemption, but it's a little too late. Gi-hyun's in the series finale are both heartbreaking and uplifting, and they go a long way toward giving the gambling-addicted absent father figure some atonement. Gi-hyun not only seeks and keeps his promise to Se-byuk by bringing her brother out of the orphanage, creating a very bittersweet scene, but he also leaves his winnings with saying hardworking Woo's mother a most kind thank you for her compassion before the craziness of Squid Game took over his life. Number 4. Hwang Jun-ho finds his missing brother. Hwang Jun-ho is more than just a cop doing his duty and investigating the strange golden calling cards. He's a respectable young man looking for his missing brother. Tragic events quickly enter Jun-ho's life, as they do majority of the characters. Just as he appears to be on his way out, he ran into his brother in the worst of circumstances, and in the final treachery, the man behind the mask revealed himself as the missing family member and quickly threw Jun-ho over the cliff edge to his death. Number 3. Gi-hyun returns home to find his mother dead. The terrible impact of Squid Game on Gi-hyun's life is more evident than when he comes home to discover his mother has died alone and helpless. Her concern may have motivated Gi-hyun's involvement, but if he hadn't taken her money and leeched off of her for so long, she may have lived long enough to see her kid turn his life around, or at least dye his hair a pretty eye-catching hue. She was an innocent victim among many who received what they deserved in the shape of probably justifiable executions, and her death was one of the show's most heartbreaking sequences. Number 2. Se-byuk is brutally murdered. Se-byuk may have had the most appealing cause for participating in the game. Her main purpose is competing and therefore risking her life as a teenage defector from North Korea to reconnect with her family that has been separated over the border. She overcomes so much during the game to become one of the final 3, and to call her horrible murder heartbreaking would be an understatement. She was the only player that deserved to win Squid Game. Number 1. When the marbles stop rolling, tears roll down cheeks. It's a stretch to call the finale of Squid Game's 6th chapter a single moment, but several character deaths in fast succession make this passage part of one of the most devastating episodes Netflix has ever provided. The charming Ali Abdul falls victim to malicious deceit. Jae-young makes a heartbreaking sacrifice, and Oh Tu-yam to his Gonbu will make her eyes fill up. Squid Game is never more traumatic or disturbing than in the last seconds of this episode, which is brilliant in execution and difficult to see unfold. Which one of these is your favorite moments? That's all we have for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe button and watch the 2 videos that are on your screen. Bye now!